There's a YouTube channel. It goes by the name of Mr. Snowflake.
Yeah, he's keeping the Misfits alive with us, that's for sure, for eternity.
Yeah.
He didn't make it in the hospital. He died. My thoughts, he never collabed with me again, so he deserves what he gets.
Oh my God.
Team Forever, that's you're when you were 17.
Yeah, I was a little cookie cutter wimp. Quitter, this is the...
That's right, act stupid. Start at the end, Jason. You don't start right in the fucking middle. Start at the end and work your way around. It's Bill Tell Chucky Chan. What's up?
Get the fuck out of the way. I want to get into the post office. And he tells me to shut up. I says, you shut up, you little shit.
The best part is watching you try to get up.
We're approximately 23 days out from the Ruby Classic. My prep's going as well as can be expected.
In our last episode of the history of the Delray Misfits, we learned all about how Jason Genova had started his very own merch store, only to steal people's money and not give them the shirts they had ordered. We saw Jason get a little comeuppance for all of his Order 66s when former bodybuilder Rich Piana gave Jason a few slaps for issuing him with an Order 66. And we saw Big Lenny meet his longtime rival Dale, and how the pair quickly went from enemies to friends.
Bride and who's the groom?
I'll be the bride, why not?
The old Misfits gym had closed, and since then we hadn't seen all of the old gang. One person we were missing more than any other was Sol. Sol was a vital part of the Misfits, and the crew just didn't feel the same without the granddad of the group. Instead, we were now getting more Lenny and Jason than ever before. When Lenny worked out alongside Dale during that first meeting, it really opened Lenny's eyes as to how he should be training. It was too late for him to make any real gains then though, as Lenny was just about to compete in the 2016 Ruby Classic. Lenny didn't even stay to hear the result that night. He knew he was going to get last place, but bodybuilding wasn't about the trophies for Lenny, or at least that's what he told us. Instead, it was about being the biggest, most ripped, and the most freakiest guy up on that stage.
I'm so big, I love it! I'm not a cookie cutter!
So, if Lenny didn't care about the trophies, what did he want? Well, for next year's Ruby Classic, Lenny wanted to destroy Dale.
Shave yourself. I'll
put Dale Chance to shame.
No, I don't know, man. I think you're way delusional.
I think Dale's fully delusional. My back just smokes him.
Yeah, but that's one thing.
That's a big thing. I think my glutes smoke his too.
Yeah, you're out of your mind.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's going to be a mission.
You got a year.
I got a year, and believe me, I'm dedicated to it.
Oh, we know that, man.
Lenny may not have been in better shape than Dale now, but he had a whole year to get ready.
Look at me up,
Dale.
Vader. That's what you always
Wish
do.
you were here, but we'll come up there next year. I really intend to, and hopefully you come down again before the Ruby. But you're not competing against no Michael Phelps that beat you this year. You're competing against Big Lenny. So you can see how massive I am. It's a different story, Dale.
While backstage at the 2016 Ruby Classic, Lenny noticed a poster for a fitness show promoted by a Mr. Mel Chauncey. Mel was Lenny's Dale before Dale. Lenny would scream Mel's name to motivate him in the gym, and Lenny would indeed go on to visit the Mel Chauncey Classic. And it's a good thing he did, because there was a very special guest that Lenny was dying to meet.
Sometimes Lou would do an intense set.
Hulk Hogan. Get him, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, we got Lou.
Oh, man, you could have done.
Well,
Here, take a picture, please.
Misfit Mania meets Hulkamania. Look at that handshake. Lifetime Hulkamaniac. Squares, trading, and vitamins. This is what you get, Big Lenny.
Big Lenny, I feel safe, brothers. Big Lenny Mania. Don't you touch a hair on my chinny chin because this is what you're gonna have right here.
That's right, Dale.
A case of Dale. Oh, let's get Dale, brother.
Hold on, brother.
Uh-oh, we're gonna get Dale.
Hulk Hogan was about to shout about Dale in his classic wrestling call-out style, but Jason interrupted just before he could start. Fans were disappointed to say the least. Hulk Hogan screaming into the camera about Dale could have been one of the all-time great men's, if not for Jason. Jason, much like Lenny, was no stranger to competing on stage. He himself had appeared in a Ruby Classic, and even though we had never seen Jason in really good shape, he still had some supporters. Yes, Jason could be frustrating at times, maybe even annoying, but there was just something likable about him.
So you're gonna take this foot, your right foot, and you're gonna put it on the gas pedal. No. You're not in gear. You're not in gear yet. Push the gas. No, you're not in gear. You're not in gear. I would take a left here because I don't think I want you on the streets. Take a left right here, right here, and okay. We got it right. We'll go right. We'll go right. You're doing good. Take a left right here. Or not. Or don't.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. Go. Push the gas. Then. Are you pushing the gas? Now slowly release that leg and keep pushing this. Push. Oh, Jason, you're gonna get us killed. You can park it straight in here. Straight into the spot right here. Straight ahead.
Right here.
Yep. No. That's well. All right. Fine. Here's fine. No. Hold your foot on the clutch. And brake. Right foot on the brake. Right foot. Brake.
Jason may have been likable at times, but he was clearly not living on the same planet as the rest of us.
But I'm going to be in a movie in 2019 for a year. I'm traveling all over the world.
What movie are you gonna be in?
It's a comedy. It's got A- actors. I don't know the actors yet.
A- actors.
I'm gonna be in a cameo with Natalie Portman.
How?
They got her in the movie. I'm trying to get an email with Sylvester Stallone to do a workout video with him. I'm trying to set it up. Trying to get Brad Pitt for like 6 minutes.
Because I can just ask my cousin, like, he knows Brad Pitt.
He's gonna try. They're trying. I don't know if they can, but they're trying to get Natalie Portman. She might be like 3 or 4 minutes. Dad, if I get 4 minutes with Natalie Portman acting with her, fuck, I'm posting all that. But the company.
You promise you're not lying to me?
No.
You're such a liar.
Jason could often be seen hanging around his friend PJ Braun, and Jason always seemed to be wanting something from him.
Here, $32.
You're helping me. Good brother. You're a loving brother.
Jason, for the longest time, had considered himself to be a bodybuilder, despite having never looked like one. However, now his motivations had changed somewhat as he matured with age.
What's your secret to life?
Make money, die, and have bitches. And be famous.
And not.
Jason had not been in the gym for a while now. He told us he had taken the last year off, and maybe he would come back one day, but he just seemed to have lost his love for the gym. Fans weren't getting many ments from Jason lately. Over on his channel, there was nothing happening. It was all getting a bit dull and repetitive, which many of his fans did not appreciate.
No, and I've been trying to train with you, and you won't come to train with me, you rich poker.
Who is that?
Some hater.
That was a Snapchat?
Yeah, he called me a rich boca.
Alright, here's Jason's block list.
It's a lot.
Dude, that's the block list. That's how many followers I have on Instagram right there.
Blocked. Talking shit.
Instead of being in the gym working out, he now had his sights set on being a movie star and just becoming rich through whatever get-rich-quick scheme he had thought of that week. It was a shame to see his body looking so soft. It wasn't that long ago that Jason was being lifted up by his maniacs while sporting a chiseled and ripped physique. Sort of. Meanwhile, Jane Genova, Jason's mother, had her own plans on becoming famous. She had started her very own YouTube channel. We had seen Jason's mother before, the odd cringy cameo here and there.
Stop it!
But now we were going to get more of Jane than we had ever gotten before. And she was serious about this YouTube channel. She wanted a genuine, informative, serious cooking show. But if she wanted a genuine cooking show, then making Jason her sous chef probably wasn't the best idea.
Preparing my first real down-to-earth cooking show.
It's piss.
We're preparing something very, very simple on an introductory. And that you, it's very important for you to add just not top-notch ingredients.
It's succulent. It's just succulent.
Along very, very nicely. You want to see that your celery, the onions are also in here, which are totally rendered, but you also want to see the celery turn a little on the transparent side of all the goodies that are involving.
The pigs.
Yes, or a timer on your clock or your watch, but cook it really, really well until it's
Drinking
all
on the job, not alone.
Till the ham is nice and succulent.
Perhaps inspired by Lenny going back into training to defeat Dale, Jason decided he would make his long-awaited return to bodybuilding. Or perhaps it was because his movie career wasn't going as he would have liked. Whatever Jason's motivations were for coming out of retirement, it was just good to have him back. And he was wanting to compete in the same Ruby that Lenny and Dale were. But it wasn't going to be easy for Jason. He was now possibly in his worst shape that we had ever seen him in. Nowhere near what he used to be back in his prime.
So is this the celery booth?
This is the celery booth.
This is the celery.
It's the Photoshop.
You're signing a Photoshop digital.
Back in the day when he was
Back in what day?
Adam Harper era.
before his major car accident.
Major car accident.
Who printed these out? Who?
The celebrity party.
Oh my God.
Coordinator.
Signing photoshopped pictures of himself wasn't the most normal thing Jason could do. But then again, Jason was never normal.
For freaking Hurricane Matthew, we're free, baby. Look at this store. Let it blow me away, baby. We don't care about freaking Hurricane Matthew. That Category 4 stuff.
What are you doing, man? You're not supposed to be walking around out here. You're gonna get sucked away by all that wind, fat boy.
Believe that? Yeah. Doesn't matter, man. Hurricanes do, mother. We don't care. We're free.
Jason was now fully back in the gym, and he was off to a good start with his diet.
What did you last a half a day on your new diet?
No, I haven't even been eating that much. Just less food. The biggest diet in hell.
No, this morning he raided.
Oh, please, Mother, don't put it on YouTube. They're gonna make fun of me. Don't do that, Mother. No.
Calm down. She's just telling us what you ate this morning. Quit acting like a creep.
Jason, from the sounds of it, was eating things he shouldn't have been eating for breakfast. And that wasn't the only time Jason would eat something he probably shouldn't have. Jason and Nate had grown close over the years, with Jason making plenty of appearances over on Nate's YouTube channel, which was getting bigger and bigger. But there just seemed to be a little tension starting to brew between the two.
Now it's time to go eat something clean. Stop doing that with your face, dude.
A friend of mine knows Natalie Portman.
Jason.
Out in LA. I didn't say. He's an acquaintance.
Jason.
Off Instagram, just an acquaintance.
Why do you lie to me?
I'm not lying to you. He knows her from...
Jason had a history of falling out with people, none more famous than Rich Piana, and Jason was desperate to meet up with Rich again.
You know who thought it was funny? Rich Piana laughed. He thought it was hilarious. He liked it, man. He liked me coming.
Really?
Yeah, he texted. He called me one day. He said briefly. I said, Jason, that was so hilarious. I laughed my ass off when I watched that video.
If only he would just like have collaborated with you.
He's still gonna collab with me down the road, maybe next year he made a deal with me.
Bring me.
He made a deal with me. He says if I do good at my show, he'll get serious and want to collab with me.
Lenny and Jason were both in the gym getting ready for the Ruby. In order for Lenny to defeat Dale though, by coming in bigger and harder, he would need to be in peak shape. He would have to get his mind and body in the best shape it had ever been in. But getting his overall health in peak condition was going to prove difficult given his surroundings.
If you tell Andrew to edit it out, I will, but I gotta put a gag over my fucking nose.
Brad, don't do it.
Leonard, are you fucking kidding me, man? Jesus Christ.
I don't know where the stink's coming from.
You don't know where the stink's coming from? Probably from all the shit everywhere, you Holy I think this place is worse than Jason's. Leonard, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking this in there. Oh my God. I'd rather in my pants. What the man? How do you live?
Christine, I don't live here.
Oh, God damn. I think I'm gonna pass out from that stench. It's like smelling salt.
Well, there's a lot of sweaty gym clothes that need to be washed, all that ammonia.
For sake, Leonard.
What? It's low maintenance. Look.
What do you mean low
clean
maintenance?
Clothes here. You can take a tour of the bedroom while you're at it.
Oh my God.
Lenny's place was bad. Really bad. And maniacs were shocked to see how Lenny was living. So shocked, in fact, that they actually donated money to get Lenny's place cleaned. But finding people willing to tackle the mess was proving tricky.
So the cleaning lady's here. I'm not going to film her. She's right on the other side of this fence. Well, I spoke to the owner and she asked me to be respectful about filming their faces, which I'm going to do. But she's saying, when I spoke to the owner of the company, she told me they were going to be sending 2 people because I told her it was a big job, a man and a woman. All they sent was this Brazilian chick who's very nice, but she just took one look and she said, no way. She said, this is a 2-person job.
You know what's going to happen? And she's going to go back and tell her boss, you're never going to hear from them
Probably.
again. Because she's going to say, no way. I'm on the phone with another cleaning service that might be able to get out here today. That woman...
There she goes. She's driving away.
Never see her again.
No, bye-bye.
She is going to go tell her boss, don't send anybody to that place
I gave her $20. She took one look and said, I'm out of here.
Listen to...
Eventually, they did find another cleaning company willing to take on this mammoth task. And while the Misfits waited for the cleaners to show up, they threw the football around outside like a scene from The Room. And here we learned that Jason was not just a fantastic bodybuilder, but he was in fact an all-round athlete.
Oh my God.
That's right, Jason. You're no cookie cutter pansy quarterback. No overhand. My rotator cuff shot.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm throwing a ball with 2 little girls.
Now at this point, we knew Lenny fairly well, and we knew he had no shame, often discussing things most people wouldn't. Pooping on tan 1010s springs to mind. However, perhaps for the very first time, Lenny appeared embarrassed.
Go get him. Look at this. Like a cowering dog. Look at this. Like a dog that just tore up. Lenny, what are you doing? Why are you hiding behind the fucking fence? They're nice. Go say hi to them. You should see what they do to your bedroom.
I'd rather not right now.
After some very hard work done by the cleaning ladies, Lenny's home actually looked livable now. And now that it was clean, it would be up to Lenny to keep it clean.
That's all. Here, Fabuloso, this shit's good. You mix it with some water.
Okay.
That's what you mop with.
Probably need a new mop.
Yeah, we're gonna need a new mop.
I think they're on this.
This is why you can't go out in public. What makes you think that you could just take clothes off in the middle of the store? Oh my God. Another Jason.
Lenny was very appreciative of the maniacs who donated to get his place cleaned, and they even used the leftover money to buy some cleaning supplies. Lenny said he was appreciative, But how would his home look when Brad returned just a couple of months later?
I'm doing an inspection of this hole. Let's do a little follow-up to see
Just
if you
needs
kept
mopped.
it clean,
Just
and
needs
you
mopped.
fucking haven't.
Just needs mopped.
Just needs mopped?
Yeah.
Leonard, how does this fucking happen? I don't get it, dude.
Just needs mopped.
Why do you keep saying it just needs mopped? Look, you have not even opened that fucking mop. You haven't even... You know what?
Use the old one.
You know what? You're an ungrateful piece of... All these
Brad.
people donated money,
Brad,
and you haven't even used that we got you.
I had 2 girls come
Oh,
in
good.
here.
That toaster's gone.
2
That's good.
legitimate girls, and they didn't think it smelled.
2 legitimate girls. You mean
I
girls?
just says I need them mopped.
You mean girls
The
without
farter
I don't
and the
even
other.
want to step in here. I
The
don't wanna-
baboon and the farter.
It stinks, Leonard. It really smells fucking bad. How do you traipse all this mud through your house?
Maybe traipse.
Hey, listen, it's not like you got to walk through a field of dirt to get in here. Why the does it get like this?
I don't know.
Why?
I really don't know.
Can you use your mop?
I'm going to once I get some sleep.
I'm not going any further. I gotta go.
Come on, Brad.
No, I'm done. I gotta get out of here. Go take your...
All right. Well, thanks for the...
You're welcome. Thanks for being a fucking pig.
Lenny still thought he would beat Dale at the Ruby, and that his living situation wouldn't affect his health or anything else. And Jason still thought he was going to be bodybuilder ready by the time the Ruby rolled around. If he could do it, then that would gather him more support. Support he was beginning to lack these days. At one time, Jason could order 66 anyone, and his loyal fans would go on the attack. But now he was still issuing the odd order 66, but it did not have the same effect it once had. When he order 66'd Rich Piana, his fans attacked him, which led to the infamous slap. Unbelievably, despite the slapping, Jason would order 66 Rich Piana's ex-wife, which forced her to abandon her Instagram because of the abuse she suffered from Jason's fans. He may not have had the same power he once had, but this particular order 66 proved effective, perhaps because of the Rich Piana connection, and Jason would still talk about how Rich owed him that collab. Jason had been training for the Ruby, but he was ready to compete on stage before then. Well, he thought he was ready to compete, but even one look from a non-bodybuilding fan could see he was nowhere near in any kind of shape worthy of a stage.
When are you going on stage? In a week?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Yeah,
Look at what he
What
does.
what is that?
Putting, Dave told me about it.
He told you
is it,
about
though?
what?
He says to put preparation, he used to do it. You put preparation Ace around your stomach.
But what's wrapped around your stomach?
Saran wrap, because it pulls out the water. That's how the bodybuilders used to do it back in the 70s, 80s.
Good luck.
Yep.
I've never...
It was time for the bodybuilding show, and Jason really was not stage ready. Even Big Lenny, who was usually so supportive of Jason, wanted him to pull out. Nate and Jason headed to the show. It was meant to be Andrew filming Jason, but because of how bad he looked, Andrew wouldn't be a part of it. Everybody knew Jason wasn't going to win. However, Jason did manage to pick up a trophy. He didn't beat anyone, but in classic Jason style, not enough competitors showed up and he was gifted a trophy. Jason turning up in such poor shape was embarrassing, but if Jason was going to not embarrass himself at the Ruby, he really needed to put more effort into his diet and training. Thankfully for Lenny, he didn't need any extra motivating. It was always frustrating for Nate and Andrew trying to convince Jason to stick to a diet, but no one had that issue with Lenny. Once he was on it, that was it, which was good if he wanted to beat Dale. And although Lenny's diet may have been good, the rest of the stuff he was putting in his body didn't sound great.
The phentermine does like a cocaine-like effect.
Yeah.
Not that I'm a cocaine, yeah. It's a packet of Juven, which has HMB, arginine, and glutamine. I have 2 capsules of Clear Muscle, which is Betator. I have 2 Bronchate tablets, which is ephedrine, guaifenesin. I have a scoop of Cranked pre-workout.
That's all in that little fucking thing.
I have a scoop of Niox. It's like a beta-alanine glycerol beetroot pump inducer. And I have a scoop of what's the name of that stuff? I don't even remember. It's so cloudy.
Phenibut.
Viagrow. I had the Phenibut this morning about 5 o'clock. Put me to sleep really nice. As did the glutamine.
There you go, folks. There's your pre-workout stack.
And I had a cc of liquid Cialis, which might make me pass out in the gym, but oh well.
Taking all of this stuff in Lenny's mind was necessary to defeat Dale, and Dale would even make his way back down to Delray to train with Lenny once more. And Lenny always seemed to work that much harder whenever Dale was around. Dale trained harder than perhaps any misfit we had seen so far, barring Sol.
Look at that. Dale. That's not your name, Rhea. You can hold the conversation. Dale. Dale.
Jason, what's going on in that bathroom?
You better be f***ing ready.
I'll be ready.
You better be ready.
Actually, you better not be.
Dale, I'm going to be ripped. Good. Ripped.
You better not
I'm gonna be jacked and ripped out of my marbles.
Yeah, sure.
Because if you're not, Jason, I'm going to be force feeding you. You know what? And don't say it. If you're not in shape 4 weeks out, I'm going to give you those suppositories. No.
It's a suppository.
You better be ready.
Up my ass.
Yeah.
Both Lenny and Dale still had plenty of fat to lose, just like Jason. Fans were confident, however, that Lenny could lose the body fat, but we were not so sure Jason would. So heading to Brad's apartment for a barbecue might not have been the best idea, and Jason wasn't exactly the best house guest in the world.
Come on in.
Nice.
Jason goes right to the fridge. Holy sh**.
Ow! Slapped right in there.
Doesn't ask. Just
help yourself. This animal.
What are you looking for?
Ginger ale.
I watched you pick it up and drink it.
What, did you come over here to cough on me? Let me walk over to Andrew and cough on him.
Brad may not have enjoyed Jason's company all of the time.
Here's f***ing Jason calling you. Let me answer it. Let's see what this Nimrod has to say. What's up, Lord?
Are you here?
No, if I was there, you'd see me. Me and Lenny are in the car driving there.
But he definitely seemed to be enjoying Lenny's.
Look at this idiot. Look at him. Look at him. There he goes. There he goes. Look at this jerk off. He just can't help himself. Get in the car, you f***ing pig. Look out. Leonard, I'll kill you. Why'd you do that?
I gotta pull out.
Oh, he was not. Oh, he was in the other f***ing lane. You scared me, you prick. What is that? You are such a
Well, that's a piss square.
Leonard, this is just, I can't, you are beyond help. You don't, that's f***ing gross, man.
But look how frothy this piss is.
You're one ugly Hey, Fatso. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's been a while, you pig. Put that shirt on before you get in here. What's up, you f***ing ogre? Can you get the back down? You're not sitting in the f***ing car without a shirt on. Oh, god damn it, Leonard. Do I have to come out there and help you?
Brad, through all of his laughing, made it clear he did enjoy spending time with Lenny. But there was one place Brad didn't enjoy going.
Hold your nose, because it's...
The first thing he'll do is come out here and piss outside and then we go.
Well, there's an unusually bad odor outside here. Maybe he started shitting out here, too.
Get shit out of here. This is annoying.
He doesn't sweep inside. What makes you think he's going to sweep outside?
Police!
Leonard! FBI, open up. We're all supposed to meet up at the LA Fitness in Delray. Jay Masters is in town. He's going to be there. Jason might be there. And The best laid plans of mice and men. Lenny's fucking asleep. After we all made plans. Maybe this is where he hides the dead bodies.
Leonard! Come on!
That's his bedroom.
Get your fat ass up.
Even if he does wake up now, he wouldn't be ready for 40 minutes. So what difference does it make?
Leonard.
There he is. Oh!
Jesus Christ. Were you dead?
Yeah, my dad can't get out of bed.
Jesus. You got some more veins in your stomach. You look like a fucking beast. Look how hairy you are.
Yeah.
You know what you look like? What was that movie, Encino Man? When he's in the fucking block of ice for like a million years and then he just came out of a block of ice.
What happened to your lip? Did you bite your lip or something? You got like a fat lip.
Probably too much arginine. Probably herpes.
Oh, God.
You take a lot of arginine, you can eat your herpes.
You and Jason have the same thing.
I was going to say herpes, but...
Oh, that, yeah. And there's supplements.
Supplements bring out the herpes? The herp?
I think it does. Yeah. Every once in a while it comes up.
Oh, God. You are a f***ing mess. How filthy is that f***ing hole right there? Do we even want to walk in there?
It's one of these mopped. No.
Oh, my God. It needs...
It needs to be mopped. It needs mopped.
Can you say it needs to be mopped?
I'd rather not.
Those are from Dale.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, you know.
Oh, man, I can't bend over. Lower back stiff.
You are a f***ing mess. How in the f*** are you going to compete in a Rubik? Why are you giggling? Sit your ass down. I'm not putting your shoes on for you. Hurry up. Those disgusting feet.
It took a long time for Andrew and Brad to wake Lenny up, and when they did, he did not look well at all. But he was still convinced that as long as he remained somewhat healthy and stuck to his diet and training, there was always a chance he would defeat Dale.
We're approximately 23 days out from the Ruby Classic. My prep's going as well as can be expected. I had a little setback yesterday. You know, I do outdoor cardio in the 92-degree heat and 90% humidity, which I don't think any wimps out here have the balls to even ponder. So as usual, you know, 92 sunny day with 90% humidity. Locked my bike up, walked into work with my bags, and I couldn't catch a breath. Breathed in about 5 times, nothing came out. It's like, oh hell. Walked in, it's basically like I felt like I was holding my breath. Felt really weak. Went into the walk-in freezer at work, which is, you know, about the size of my apartment, the freezer. And tried to bring my body temperature down. I was sweating profusely, and I went to work for an hour, pushing heavy patient food carts back into the kitchen. And I do 2 at a time, the only one that can do it. You know, because I'm that blue-collar type guy. Unlike Dale, who's sitting in a climate-controlled office. So I pull these carts, I'm like, man, am I getting that weak? Why are they so heavy? So emergency room's just around the corner. I walked in, and had no clue what was going on. Cooked me up, went immediately. You're going through atrial fibrillation, which I've heard the term before. It's probably one of those cookie-cutter terms, never paid much attention to it. Thought I was immune to it, and apparently it's a situation where your electrical impulses of your heart, the 2 valves, are firing properly, and you can go into you get a stroke out, what I was told, and I need to go on IV blood thinner immediately, so they admitted me. I'm going to come out there, get back on prep as soon as possible, get as dry as I can, and I'll be bigger and harder than you, Dale. So don't go thinking you got it on easy street, because you see this. Believe me, this is nothing for me. And people say, what if you die, Lenny? I was told, what if you die? Well, if I die, I want you to oil it up, put me in the posing trunks, and roll my corpse on that stage next to Dale. I'll still be bigger and harder than him as a corpse.
It was a very sad sight to see. The big man himself laying up a week in hospital, and even though they may have busted each other's balls, Lenny knew who his real friends were.
You're turning this place into, like, your house. It's a f***ing dungeon in here, man. Why don't you turn on a f***ing light? You look scary as
You know what Lenny just told me?
You want to suck the helium out of those?
He said that when Jason was here earlier filming him, he doesn't even remember. He had just come out of anesthesia.
I look up and there's Jane kissing me like some kind of dog, and I thought, this is what hell's like.
You know what? If I woke up from anesthesia and Jane and Jason were over my bed, I would ask the doctor to put me back under anesthesia forever.
I appreciate the visit. It was very kind, but everyone's asking me, you have a really nice talkative family. I'm thinking, family? What do you mean, like the Adams family?
You're the very dark Uncle Fester.
You know, Jason, visiting hours in kind of soon. You don't have to drive all the way over here. It's okay.
Lenny's going through comments right now on YouTube.
I'm going to be going to bed. You know, you told me something yesterday that really threw me for a loop. You told me that you mop the kitchen floors.
You see the size, how filthy that is? Yeah.
But you can't mop the floor in your own house.
No, it's not a challenge.
What does that mean? It's not a challenge.
Take care of the ticker, Leonard. All right?
Take care of the eternal soul.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go.
This bag is empty. Is that bad? Shouldn't there be something in there?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait a minute.
All right, this is it.
This is addressed to the gentleman who was nice enough to offer the Vegas trip for the Misfits. The man from across the pond, as they say. It'll be great after all this ordeal. I'm really looking forward to that Las Vegas.
Listen, we talked about it, man. If you're going to swim with sharks, you're going to get f***ing bit. You know, like you right here, this day was coming sooner or later. You know what I'm saying? The amount of you put in your body, you know you're taking a risk.
Yeah, I just look at it as a temporary setback, but got to get out of here. I may sign out tonight because f*** you.
No, I wouldn't.
No, man, wait till tomorrow. Let this doctor come in and give you an
I'm just concerned
MRI.
about doing legs with this stitch.
So don't worry about legs.
It's going to rip
your
it
legs
open.
are shit anyway. They're not gonna...
I unhooked it. I'm holding that thing. It's like a tree. It's got the IV, and I'm walking real slow. Walking backwards, basically backwards, take a shit. Come in here. I'm holding the IV. Slowly sit down. And what I sat down on, look what this thing
Turn the
is.
f***ing light on.
It was, and tell me what it is.
Well, turn the f***ing light on.
What the f*** is that? I sat right on that f***ing thing. It went right up my
You anally penetrated yourself with that?
Yes, what is it?
It was wonderful to see the Misfits by Lenny's side. By his side in the very same hospital he happened to work at. Ending up in hospital mere weeks away from the Ruby, any other mortal man would have pulled out from the show. But Lenny was no cookie cutter.
Yeah, but you know you're not going to beat Dale.
We can beat Dale. I'm going to be bigger and harder than Dale. That's what I said in the first place.
What are you doing?
And I know my back's going to smoke yours, Dale, and you know it too. You're not going to get that back detail that I had built in for years, Dale.
Seeing Lenny in the hospital wasn't good. Thankfully though, the next time we saw him, it was under much better circumstances.
This is for you, Dale.
Watch your language in front of your mother.
You know what the southern states is, Dale?
She'll knock your pretty teeth out, she said.
Hey, Dale, the southern states is one of the top 3 or 5 amateur bodybuilding contests in the country, probably the world.
No.
This is my 2005 Southern States 3rd place super heavyweight.
3rd place.
I have these in my mother's house.
3rd out of 3?
Basically, yeah.
What is that?
This is a 2013 Ruby.
Ah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Who'd you steal this from?
Oh, this is the Ruby 2013 2nd place in the heavyweights. I forgot I came in 2nd. Out of the whole, imagine that, Dale?
Well, guess what, Leonard?
Yeah.
If you're not first, you're last.
You're right, but you lost. But, Dale, I don't see any trophies out of you. Look at all this hardware, Dale. Why don't you just stay home?
It's falling apart.
These are high quality trophies. I just need the.
What happened?
I'll get it for you. You can't even bend down to pick that up. Leonard's showing me his baby picture.
High school picture.
That's a 4 months?
And 17.
17.
This is high school picture. Look at him today. All that weightlifting, look at
Yeah.
him too.
Couldn't even tell. 18 forever. That's year when you were 17.
He was a little cookie cutter wimp. Quitter. This is the quitter picture. This is the quitter.
Very comfortable home you're in now. It's good.
Yeah.
Your mom will take care of you.
Lenny not pulling out of the Ruby and still wanting to go and train just proved that he was the most determined misfit we had seen, although Jason was looking to take that crown from Lenny.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that it's a whole part of me, an open wound starts. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jump around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all the thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go walk, but we'll let it when I'm taking.
People, I'm about to demonstrate. I'm about to drink these up.
Woo!
I just drink my protein shake. It's sick. It's revolting. Dale, what do you think about that, Dale? And you know what, Dale? I ate my eggs for breakfast this morning. I'm gonna be going to the beach.
Hurry up! Somebody get the harpoon out!
You are the champion. The booty's out? Yes?
He's sick, he's sick. You good?
Keep it there just in case.
All right.
You're an animal, Jason.
Jason was working well with his new Koth Karen, and he was actually serious about his diet and training for once, and serious about his chances of winning.
I'm a good boy and I win first place.
You're a good boy. You win first place. Well, if you saw Dale, you know you're not getting first place.
We're not going in the same weight class. I'm competing. I'm gonna get first place in my weight class.
You're making that claim right now. You're getting first place in your weight in middleweight.
Yes.
What happens if you don't?
Doesn't matter. I'll beat some competitors because I'm gonna.
Put a wager on this?
I'm gonna look good and show.
Good.
He's gonna get a second place trophy out of 2 in the middleweights.
No, I don't think so.
Hey.
I'm gonna come out phenomenal. Phenomenal shape.
Good. I'm glad you're motivated finally.
Jason may have seemed like a brand new person, but deep down he was still the same old Jason we knew before.
Hey guys, I'm okay. Somebody smashed my car with a bat, man. I'm gonna kill somebody. And their asses are dead. Them. I'm gonna kill these taking a bat and smashing my car, man. You crashed? No, I did not crash. They smashed my car with a bat, man. Like literally, they took a. I walk out of my house and all I see is a huge denim with a bat. I don't feel safe in my neighborhood. Like literally, idiots. I'm gonna file a police report. Man, I don't know. They'll probably never find the person because they smashed it. I'm okay, guys. Thank God I gotta file a police report now. F***ing annoying. Bye.
Jason may have blamed this Batman.
They smashed my car with a bat, man. Like
who was it?
It's Batman. It's Batman.
Batman did it.
It's Batman did it.
But everyone watching knew he had crashed his car and simply panicked looking for an excuse. His mother Jane was not happy with Jason's story either and took away his driving privileges, though Jason would later say he was not driving by choice because he was simply so carb depleted.
So carb depleted right now. Tired. I'm having hardly any cars for the next 10 days till show. I'm already weighing in the 190s. She should be in the low 180s, the mid 170s.
Perhaps Jason was telling the truth and this Batman attacked his car. After all, he had always seemed like a competent driver.
What? Turn that off while you're driving with me. Why would you watch a video while you're driving?
I do it sometimes, just when I have nobody in the car.
Well, I'm in the car. Why are you watching a video? Your ghost pepper challenge that was fake. I don't believe that you ate that.
I did.
Despite lying to his audience and to his mother, Jason was still on track to looking in his best shape ever. The results of his hard work with his new coat were obvious to see.
I want to compliment this guy on camera. He looks great. It's the best he's looked in a really long time. He's definitely leaning out. He's been in here doing the work, but I have one little concern about you.
What?
I'm afraid you're starting to get obsessed with the cutting and shredding a little too early, and I think you're going to burn yourself out and plateau. You sure?
I'm eating all my protein. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm on top of diet and training.
I know you are.
When are you going to build some muscle?
Correct.
I'm not going to lose all my body fat and get ripped. I just rather be peeled. Peeled wins first place. It's all conditioning. Fuck. If I have to eat some muscle, I'll eat some muscle, but it's all about conditioning. The more ripped you are, the more better chance. They look for rips. They don't give a fuck how big you are. They go for
Not at middleweight.
Not at middleweight. They don't care how ripped you are. Condition.
Like
I'm gonna burn myself out. I'm eating, keeping my protein up high and my supplements up high.
All right.
Yep. Everything's under control, my friend.
Look at it. He's dead serious.
Good.
You know it's working well. You keep doing what you do.
He's never been this focused before, ever.
Lenny had a huge setback, ending up in hospital, but Jason was doing better than ever before. However, he too would suffer a setback. His setback, however, was caused by his own doing.
Sorry that Rich Piana died. Rich Piana's dead. He died yesterday, the day before. Rich Piana is dead. He died. My thought on Rich Piana's death is that a lot of people don't like him at expos and stuff like that. And Rich Piana died from his brain damage. He didn't make it in the hospital. He died. My thoughts, he never collabed with me again, so he deserves what he gets. Rich Piana deserves what he gets. He died from brain damage. But he deserves what he gets because he never collabed with me. All right, peace out, bud.
Jason told us that Rich deserved to die because he didn't collab with him. Rich at this time hadn't passed away. He was, however, in the hospital in a coma. Jason had met with a man named Johnny Bravo to film a documentary all about himself, and after Jason learned that Rich hadn't passed away and that everyone was disgusted by what he had said about Rich not collabing with him, Johnny had to go into PR mode.
Alright guys, I'm here with Jason, and I had no clue on the video. Jason, stop. Stop. Jason, come. I had no clue about the video he put up last night, and until I was driving, I've been busy since I got in, and I got a bunch of calls and messages about some of the things he said. And when I asked him about it, he doesn't even realize what he said at all yesterday. So this is a tough situation. I'm trying my best to handle it. But I don't believe that he wishes bad upon anybody. So it's pretty tough. I had no idea any of this was happening. So I'm dealing with it.
Rich Piana would very sadly pass away after being in a coma for a couple of weeks. As if this wasn't bad enough PR for Jason, his former buddy DJ Jonas leaked a video where he secretly recorded Jason saying that PJ Braun cheated on his wife by doing gay for pay, whatever gay for pay is. The hate for Jason was now at its peak, and PJ's company, Blackstone Labs, released a statement which informed the public that Blackstone Labs would no longer be working with Jason Genova. After all the scares and the drama, finally came the Ruby Classic 2017, and amazingly, both Lenny and Jason had made it to the show. Jason, having looked in his best shape not long back, now looked very different.
Her veins are veins.
We'll give you your number.
Who cares? It's sick.
You might as well just go home.
Shut up.
Huh?
Shut up.
These people work their ass off, and they take this seriously, and then you show up looking like this.
Oh, shut up.
Unbelievable, dude.
Shut up.
All the help you had, all the time on your hands. What's the matter? You can't take the truth?
Shut up.
You had some of the best
He
help.
thinks I look better. The best shape of my life.
Not a chance.
He does. He
Not
thinks
a
so.
fucking,
He does.
That's him.
Yeah.
Lenny always thinks you look good. He feeds your delusion. I
appreciate it.
Jason had promised us he was going to come in as a middleweight, but now he weighed over 200 pounds again, and he would have to enter the heavyweight category. Jason may not have taken the competition seriously, at least not for long enough, but one guy clearly did take it seriously.
Lenny Revs.
Chunky cheese.
I thought it was more like shredded cheese.
Now it's shredded cheese. Shredded cheese. Good job.
Appreciate it.
You ready?
I'm waiting for ready as I can be, man.
There's some big dudes in here. You got a little challenge, Dale.
That's all right.
Dale looked absolutely phenomenal. We had only ever seen Dale with a high percentage of body fat on him, but now he was absolutely peeled. He had clearly worked hard, and whatever place he finished, he would have the respect of the maniacs. It was clear that both Jason and Lenny weren't going to finish high in the competition. The question really was, where would Dale finish, and would Lenny be bigger and harder than Dale? 1 whole year of our Misfits getting ready for this one night. All we could do now was sit back and enjoy the ments.
You're paying attention, right?
Yeah, you paying attention?
You're talking about the paramedic over there. You should stay right next to him.
Look at that arm.
The only guy with his pants off. You get this. Nobody wants to come back here.
3 training days in 1 month.
This is such just homoerotic bullshit. Make sure you rub his ass in between his legs.
Just the back, Jason, that's fine.
Alright, that's good.
I can't believe you're actually walking onto that stage.
Best shape of my life.
Bullshit. You're a clown.
Dale's in trouble.
Dale is in trouble, baby.
Let's see who doesn't belong here. These 2 schmucks. Newsflash. You got no chance. You got no chance.
That's Dale chance.
That's Dale chance.
Wait, Christian, you're a freaking house.
Jason just standing there not knowing what the hell to do. Jason, grab some bands out of that bag. Go ahead. I'll just do whatever, just like in the gym. Jason, you know where the exit is, right? You should go there.
I'm gonna get punched in the mouth, man.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it. And I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me. I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah. Don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring. My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah.
Dale was the only one out of the 3 Misfits who looked like a bodybuilder. Dale came in 3rd place in his category, while Lenny only had to compete against one other man in the super heavyweight category, so he was awarded a second place trophy. And the same thing happened for Jason. He was bumped down to the novice category, where he was gifted a second place trophy, with Jason having only one other man to compete against.
He's going to get a second place trophy out of 2 in the middle.
Jason did not win the middleweight category like he told us, and he wasn't even allowed to compete next to Dale. So Jason did not complete his goal, and Lenny, well, technically accomplished half of his goal. He was bigger than Dale, but he had always been taller and weighed more. So in reality, both Jason and Lenny didn't make their goals, but nobody really cared after following the Misfits for this last year. We were just happy that Lenny was alive and that this mysterious Batman didn't attack Jason.
And Batman did it.
Lenny was still as popular as ever, and Jason had never been more disliked. Despite their poor showing at the Ruby, it was just great to have an excuse to have more Misfits in the same place. Though we were still waiting to hear from one very important Misfit.
I'm doing my best to stay alive. I don't know, I miss all you guys. I keep going to the gym and pump iron.
Ladies, if you would, please. Thank you, gentlemen. Young lady?
Pay attention, you asshole.
It's me, right? Yeah. We're looking for time, man. Thank you.
Way to pay attention, you dope. You can't follow simple instructions on where to walk, you asshole.
Brad, you're a witness. I'm filing a lawsuit. 20 million. You see that? So what do you think, Christian?
Well, stay in the light, because over here it's too dark.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
285, Christian.
I was saying when you and Jason go up, that's when the judges take a break. They know it's time for them to go take a lunch or whatever. There's no reason for them to sit there and look at you.
No, that's pretty good, huh?
Not bad for a 47-year-old hormone abusing, tranny hunting. Fucking wonder Rich Piana didn't want to collab with you. You're not a 5%er. Your dick doesn't hang below your balls. You fucking.
Oh, man, Buzz. I feel so high right now. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, mommy. Like, literally, mommy. Oh, I'm feeling it. Oh.